guys, happy Friday. We're going to do a kit together today. I know I promised you guys we're going to do this kit. It is the Expressions of Kindness. It is gorgeous. It is so elegant, so soft, and I'm so excited to make this kit today with you. So grab your kit. If you got it, grab it so we can make it together. Or if you haven't got it, go to my website and order it before it sells out because it is gorgeous. All right, so let me go ahead and put this in picture so you guys can see what I'm doing here. There we go. All right, so this is our kit. These are on online only and they're in my store, and there's like past kits also available. So once you're over on my online store, check out all the kits. They're amazing. And what's so great about them is everything is in the box that you need to complete the project. Sorry, this is upside down. These are 8 cards, and you're going to get 8 envelopes in purple, purple, purple. What more do I need to say? You're going to get a spool of ribbon. You're going to get the stamp set. And you're going to get the Blackberry Bliss little Stampin' Spot. This is a 1x1 little ink spot. Now, these are our full-size ink pads. And I'm going to use my full size because I use these for other stuff. So I'm just going to put this in my drawer, but I'm going to use this one. But just know that you do get a little Stampin' Spot in your kit. And I'm going to keep this box so I can put all the cards in there once we complete them today. All right, so like I said, you get the spool of ribbon, a really cute, beautiful stamp set, and everything to make your 8 cards. And I'm going to open mine up right now. Oh, I guess I didn't really show that very good, did I? All right, there we go. All right. So also in your kit, you're going to get a Stampin' Block. Now these Stampin' Blocks are nice, and you'll get one with every kit. So you might not need like multiples, but keep them because it's nice to have a spare, especially if you want a Stampin' Block for all the stamps instead of like interchanging them out. But I'm going to use my Stampin' Blocks that we sell in our catalog for today, all right? So I'm just going to set this aside for this block. And then you also get your glue dots and your cute little embellishments, which are like champagne, kind of a coppery color, very pretty. And then also your dimensionals, right? So enough to complete all your 8 cards. And then this is the block, which is nice. But it is different than our Stampin' Blocks that we sell. So just to let you know that. And then also we have our envelopes and our card bases. Now I'm going to stamp all my cards like an assembly line format. So what that means is I'm going to do all the pieces at the same time instead of hopping back and forth to each card. So I'm going to put all my pieces together with each of the cards. So these are the die cuts. So I'm just going to pop these out and be very careful. They're very delicate and you don't want to rip them, right? So these are the gold. Ooh, it's so pretty. So how many of you have got this kit? I'm so excited to see how many of you guys got this kit and how many of you have done it yet. So, oh, man. I've got 2 of these kits. So this is my second one I bought, but I have not done the kits yet. So I got another kit that I will make later with my team and maybe come up with some alternative projects that we can make with this kit. And if we do that, I will share all those projects on my website so you guys can check out the alternative projects, right? So we got 3 punched out. I'm just being very careful to punch these out just slow and steady, right? So pretty. So gold. So you're done with that. So that's trash. And then we've got 4, or no, we actually got an extra one. I think they give us an extra one in case we do a little whoopsie, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and punch all of them out. And I'm just going to put them in a pile till we see the directions on what goes with what. I'm just piecing all the sections of the cards together, like in piles. So when it comes time to assembly stamp or to assemble, everything's going to be together. These are pretty easy. Okay, we cut those or punch those out. Also, we get these dies. Ooh, beautiful. Again, they're very delicate, so be careful when you're punching these out. This stamp set, actually, not the stamp set, the decor items for these cards remind me of that designer paper. I think it's the Thoughtful Journey designer paper that's in the annual catalog right now. It's so pretty. So we get 4 of these. Putting those together. Okay. And then, wasn't there more here? Let me see. I guess that's it. Is that it? I guess that's it. All right, now we got our 4 card bases. So let me go ahead and fold all of these. Look at this one now. This is like double-sided almost. Like you got the front and the back of your designer paper. And so when you're making alternative projects, you can make actually 2 cards or 2 different designs with both of these sides here instead of just the front. Kind of like what I'm talking about here is like this card has the design on the front, right? I mean, the back side is printed. It's got some kind of a background stamp on there, kind of like the front. But you have your watercolor wash here, but it's not on the back side. This one continues on the back side. So if you're making alternate projects with these cards, you can definitely cut this in half and use this as another card front, and you'll get 2 of them. You guys know what I'm talking about? So let's go ahead and fold all our cards, and then we'll make our little, where's my bone folder at? You'll need your bone folder for sure. There it is. I knew it would appear magically. All right. And then also in your kit, you're going to have directions. So you won't be alone making all your cards. I mean, there's directions if you want to make them exactly like the way they are in the kit, which is what we're going to do today. Or you can just venture out and just kind of explore with making your own designs on your own. Isn't that beautiful with the gold? So gorgeous. All right, so all we're doing is just folding our card fronts right now. And then I'm going to show you the directions. And then we're going to put everything in its own place for each of the sections of the cards. And then look at the matching envelopes too. I must say, the envelopes are even more beautiful than the cards almost, right? So there's card number 1 and card number 2. 4 of each we got there. And then look at these envelopes. So you get 4 of each. Aren't they gorgeous? So pretty. Oh my gosh. I don't know which one goes with what. We got to look at the directions. So let me see here. This is our little package that the kit came into. So we're going to open the front and we have our little slip inside here. Sometimes I can just go by the picture diagram on the front to see how we're going to be decorating the cards. So you can see here, just look at the front. Or you got step-by-step instructions on the inside. So you just follow step-by-step and then flip it over. And then also, which is nice, Stampin' Up! Gives you other, oh no, they don't on this one, do they? Usually they put like an alternative project back here, but it doesn't look like they did that this time. But that's all right. All right, so I'm just going to follow my diagram here with the colored pictures. We're going to make this one first. All right, so it looks like we're going to have the greeting that says, wishing you the happiest of birthdays. So I'm going to stamp that on my little tag with my Blackberry Bliss. Making sure that's straight. Also, all the stamp sets that come in the kits are photopolymer, so you'll be able to see exactly right where you're stamping, which makes it perfect for alignment. And then it looks like we're going to be using this background stamp, which looks like a little hash, like little hashtags on there. Can you see that? Kind of, sort of. No, not really. Hopefully you'll be able to see it once I stamp it on the card. So I got 2 of my blocks here. And then what was the other thing? Oh, we need to stamp the flower, it looks like. So here, I'm just going to keep that on there until we get to that spot. All right, so let's get these cards go with these tags right here. Right? Yep. So these ones are already got the images on the tags. So pretty. All right, so we're going to stamp 4 of them with our greeting and our Blackberry Bliss ink pad. So let me open this ink pad up. All right, so we're going to stamp wishing you the happiest of birthdays, which I need lots of birthday cards all the time. So we're going to stamp. Can you see what I'm doing here? All right, so we're going to stamp our greeting. Oh, no, it looks like it goes like this with the green. Yeah, that looks better right there. So then the greeting is stamped like this. Wishing you the happiest of birthdays. All right, so we're going to stamp all 4 the exact same way. Oh, that's upside down. Don't do that. So this is what we call assembly line stamping. So everything's done at the same time, which makes it really nice. This is the way I design my swaps too when I'm making multiple designs of a swap card. Now remember, you're going to get an extra one. So if you do mess up, you'll have a spare, all right? All right, now we're going to go ahead and stamp our background onto the card base. I think these go with the other card because I don't see this on the first card. So all those go with that second card. All right, now we're gonna stamp our little background right in this little empty space right here in the Blackberry Bliss. I think I'm going to stamp off. No, maybe not. I was thinking maybe stamping off on that. So there's the background of our card. And we're going to do all 4 the exact same way. Just adds a little texture to the card, besides what they put already on the base, which is gorgeous. And then the last one. So what's nice with our kits is that Stampin' Up! Does all the work for us, right? They cut the cardstock, they design the cards, give you all the embellishments. So it's just a matter of punching everything out, folding it, and then putting it together. So it's like there's really no thought process on you having to design the cards. I need this out still. And I need to get my chamois here. Let me clean off my stamp. So what's nice is that there's no thought process on you having to design the cards unless you want to like make an alternative project. And that's always the fun part too if you want to do that. But with the kit, everything's done for you, which is awesome. And that, for me, I love that because it takes the designing part out of it and just makes it all fun. All right, so on this stamp set, it has like the center of the flowers, which you can see, it's kind of like a watercolor wash on there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little depth with this little flower image onto the flowers. So we're gonna use our Blackberry Bliss again. We're gonna ink that up. And then we're just gonna stamp this over the flower. So let me show you what it looks like before. I'm gonna stamp this one right here. And then you're gonna stamp this right over top. Look at that. It's kind of like a 2-step stamp image, right? You have the background, and then I'm gonna stamp one over here. You could really kind of go crazy. I'm gonna stamp one over here too. So you could actually stamp these two too, but I think these get covered up with the greeting. So let's go ahead and stamp the flowers. And like with this being a photopolymer stamp set, you're gonna line this up really good. And really, I don't even think you have to line it up perfectly because it's very forgiving with the way the flower is watercolored on there. Very nice. I'm a big believer in there's no mistakes in stamping, right? So you cannot mess this up. If you're stamping within that purple area, you're going to hit it. It's going to be great. And then this is the last one. I think I'm going to stamp this one just in case. Just to show you that you could stamp all 5. Is it 5? Yeah, all 5 of the flowers. Really pretty. All right, so then, is that all the stamping for that? Yeah, I think that's it. All right, now we're gonna cut our ribbon. Also, on your directions, there is a little ruler here. So if you don't have our grid paper or a ruler handy, there is a little ruler right down here on the side, right here. Can you see this right here? And what is the measurement of the ribbon? I wanna make sure I have enough. Let me see, where is the ribbon? Cut the ribbon at 6 1/4 inches. So we're gonna need 4 of them. So I'm gonna actually use my grid paper. So let me move this up a little bit so you can see me do that. Get my ribbon scissors. Open my ribbon really quick. Okay. So we need 6 1/4 inches of ribbon. So I'm going to cut 4 of them for each of the cards. So we've got about right there. And then once you cut one, then you can just line these up and cut them together. At least that's what I tend to do. So we're going to cut one of those. We got 2. 3. This ribbon is really soft. It's beautiful. We need more ribbon like this, Stampin' Up, please. Right? In white. There's not very many choices for our white ribbon this year in the new catalog. I love the white because it's very neutral. It goes with everything. All right, so we have our 4 pieces of ribbon cut at 6 1/4. I think that might be for the other card too. So maybe we'll go ahead and cut 4 more. Let me make sure. Hold on. Let me make sure. Make sure this is on this one. That's for that, 6 1/4. Yeah, I think, oh, yeah, 6 1/4. It's 6 1/4 for all the ribbon. So let me cut 4 more so we'll have that done. Right? 6 1/4. I'll just measure this one out here. 6 1/4. And then we'll have that done for card number 2. We have to cut that out again. Okay, so we got 4 done, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, we need 1 more. 4 and 4. So there's my other set of 4. All right, so the ribbon is done now. All right, now let's go ahead and put our card together. So it looks like, wait, let me see my picture diagram back up in here. So it looks like we're gonna wrap our ribbon behind our greeting. And what I'm gonna do, let me see, how do we do this? I'm gonna take some snail. You could probably take a glue dot, but I'm just gonna add some adhesive on the back. And then we're gonna fold our ribbon in half. Kind of get that banner look on the ribbon on the end here. And we're just gonna layer that right behind the greeting, like that. And then I think it's just a matter of putting a couple dimensionals on the back to hold that in place. Plus it will pop up the greeting, which will be nice on the front. Look how pretty that is. Can you see that? Very nice. And then it looks like it's right here where we stamped the 2 times for the, yeah, see how this is covering up this flower here. So you really don't need to color that or stamp that twice, you know, the flower. So pretty. All right, let's go ahead and do our other 3 tags here with our greeting. And I think they're saying for you to add a glue dot here maybe to hold your ribbon in place, and I'm just using the Stampin' Seal. Again, we're going to fold over our ribbon. Just like that. And then put a dimensional or two on the back to hold the ribbon in place. Whoop. Didn't grab it. Didn't take my backing off. All right, so there's number 2. Let's put that over here. So beautiful. Then we get to embellish it, right, with all the really cute coppery or champagne colored embellishments. All right, I'm going to add this one to this side. Yep, put our dimensionals. That's what I always hope to achieve with my card kits that we do on Wednesday with you guys, is that I want you to be successful in your stamping adventure, right? So all the cards that we make for the card kits are really simple and really nice, so you get all the pieces so you can reduplicate the cards and make it really nice, and you're successful at making all the cards really beautiful. All right, there's card number 3, and then the last one. So tell me in the comments if you, I'm going to trim this. Tell me in the comments if you guys are assembly stampers, assembly line stampers, or if you're more of like one card at a time kind of a thing. I think that's right, the way I put that on. Oh, I put this one on the opposite. So I'm going to show you that way if you do it that way, just to give you an idea that it doesn't matter which way you have your little tag with your tails here. The other 3 that I made, the tag tails are going to the left, and then this one is going over to the right. So it does not even matter. It's totally what you want to do. I'm gonna make that straighter right there. Okay, so see how that one's going to the right, and then this one is going to the left. Okay. All right, now we're going to add our little embellishments, these little coppery champagne colors, and it looks like there's added 1, 2, it's adding 5 of them per card, at least on these. So let's go ahead and add the embellishments. Just mix it up a little bit. Put 3 up here, and then 2 down this area. And that's your card right there. Gorgeous. So you see my 5 embellishments right there. And I use my take your pick tool because it's got a little pokey end here. So it makes it easy to pick up. So let's complete our other 3 cards just by adding our embellishments. There's no mistakes on where you want to put these embellishments either. It's just wherever you feel like, you know, let your heart lead the way, right? So there's my second card. So beautiful. Putting 3 up towards the top of my tag, and then 2 at the bottom. And I will have the pictures of these cards over on my website. So if you want to visit my blog, I'll give you that website here in a minute. You can check this out and see all the beautiful cards over there. What they look like up close. All right, last 2 embellishments right here. And then we get to stamp our envelopes. And this is what really drew me to this kit. Look how beautiful these cards are. They're so gorgeous, so elegant. And oh, these cards are going to be beautiful to send out for birthday wishes, right? All right, now, what is it? Oh, it says this envelope because I think this card is really, really decorated with the designs, with the gold and the flowers. So it's more of a simpler envelope with this one. So, but what's cute is this stamp set comes with this stamp that says, kindly deliver to. And we're going to stamp this onto the envelope. Now remember, let me clean off my stamp here really quick with my chamois. So remember with this stamp set, it's not just for the kit. You can reuse these kits for anything. And I wanted this greeting to stamp on my envelopes that I send out for birthdays, for my team, my family, my friends. So I want to use this, kindly deliver to. It's so nice. And then you would put their address right on the envelopes. So let me seal these up so I know right where to stamp. Because remember, your address is going to go here or on the back, right? And then your postage stamp right here, and then your address. So I'm going to kind of eyeball this to where to stamp this, kindly deliver to, right about here. And then you would put the address right below that. Isn't that beautiful? I know, it's such a little thing, but you guys know when you're a card maker, you guys like to decorate the envelopes too. You guys got to admit it. I know I like to decorate the envelopes too. All right, so, and then with Stampin' Up! Decorating the envelopes, it's like really super nice. So, and the reason I'm folding the card, so I get the idea of where the front of the envelope is at. So, kindly deliver to. So nice. All right, let's stamp these two here. Kindly deliver to, and it's so little. Isn't that beautiful? Very cursive, very nice. All right, let's stamp that one there. Okay, so those are my envelopes ready to go for the cards. And then the cards will go in there when I mail them out for birthdays. Very nice. So there's card number 1. Now, card number 2, let's see here. We're going to be using these pieces here. So it looks like we're going to take the gold piece and layer it over top of this punch out die cut here, right? So we're going to take our gold pieces. Let me get all our pieces out here. And I will be using the glue dots for this because they did come in our kit, so we're going to make it really easy. So I'm going to attach my gold piece. I'm just going to put a I'm going to put a mini glue dot right here in the center of my gold layer, right there. And then I'm going to peel that backing off. You could also use liquid glue if you want. And then we're going to stick this, it looks like right over top. I'm going to set it off to the side so it's not directly right on top of it. And see, you can't even see the glue dot on the gold piece because it's kind of like hidden between the two layers. And we're going to do all 4 pieces this way. So we're going to take our gold piece, take my little mini glue dot and put it like kind of in the center. And then press that down so then the backing comes off way easier from the glue dot. Also, you guys got to tell me which is your favorite card out of the 2. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick because I do love them both. Okay, so I'm kind of offsetting it, kind of like going off to the right, kind of at the top. This gold piece. Again, take another mini glue dot. And then peel that off. If you press that glue dot down really nice and firm onto that gold layer, the backing should just come off really nice with your, take your pick tool. Okay, we're going to offset that one. So pretty. And the last one. Okay, so I'm going to press this down and then just take your pick and it should just like flick off like that. pretty easy. Sometimes the mini glue dots are kind of fussy for me, but using just the one, it makes it really nice. Okay, so offset that. And then we're going to flip these over and we're going to add just random glue dots to the larger pieces of like the flower layer. So the gold is on top of the flowers and the leaves. So on the back side, we're just going to add random glue dots to the larger sections. I'm just going to add 3. So let me show you here. So I added 1 to each of the flowers and then 1 to this leaf over here. Okay, so that's it. And I'm just going to go ahead and flip those backings off so those are ready to go when I put the card together. Making sure to press it down once you add it to the section of your piece. Flip that over, add 3 more glue dots. These pieces are very delicate, so it's not going to take a lot to secure them down onto the card. Plus, we're going to be adding the little tag across the center of this layer too. So that's going to be a little bit added support to keep it in place. And you'll probably have all these backings everywhere on your floor, like I'm going to have. All right. One more here after this one. See, when you have all these backings off, then it's just ready to assemble really fast and easy. That one's being difficult to come off of my backing. There we go. All right, so one more. 3 more little mini glue dots. I'm putting them all on the same spot on the backing, on the back side, I should say. My flowers and my leaf. All right, so there's my 4 pieces. And now we're gonna stamp our 4 tags. Now this one looks like it gets stamped just a note, right? Which could also be for a birthday. Let me clean off my block. Oh, do I need this? I don't think do I stamp maybe we stamp the envelope with this. Maybe I need to leave that on there. Where's my other block? Right here. Should I stamp my envelope since I have this out here? I should have stamped them all. So kindly deliver to, right? Let's go ahead and do our envelope since we have this block on here with the stamp. And then I'll clean that and then I'll put the other greeting on for my tags. Okay, so kindly deliver to. Very nice. Oh, don't want to put that over my flowers. Don't do that. Kindly deliver to. See how cute that is? It's always the small details, I feel like. That's what makes us stampers a step above, I feel like. I mean, it's just that little extra thing that makes it special, don't you think? All right, now let me clean this off so I can use this block for my greeting, for my tags. All right, that goes back on there. All right, now let's see here. There is, yep, just a note. So now this, we're gonna stamp the tags. Uh-oh, that is stuck to my case. Don't want that stuck to my case. This one is flipped up. All right, so now let's stamp. These got a little gold rim around the color. I think it's like Pool Party or maybe a light color Lost Lagoon. So this says just a note. And again, they're giving you an extra one in case you mess up. Just stamping it in the center. I'm going to just stamp 4 for my 4 cards. And then it looks like it's the same with the tags with the ribbon. So I'm going to angle cut these as a little, oh yeah, that one's done. All right, so we're going to take our adhesive again. This is just mainly to keep it in place so I can put the dimensional backing or the dimensionals on the back side. So I'm just adding a little strip of the Stampin' Seal. This will not be in your kit, but you can also use your glue dots just to secure your ribbon down. I'm just going to do them all at the same time here. Got all these backings of these glue dots everywhere. Okay, so we're going to make this into a loop again. And then, let's see here. This is going to go this way. So, yeah, this is going to be on the just end. Just a note. Wait, we're going to bring this over here a little bit further. Like that. Okay, and then again take our dimensionals. This is also securing the ribbon on the back side plus popping the greeting up. Ribbon right here. Make the tag. Make sure, yeah, just that. Put our dimensional on there and set it aside. Sticks to your finger. All right, let's get our another ribbon here. Put that. Oh wait, I need that down. I keep forgetting to bring the loop part down a little bit so you can see that. Right? Yeah, that looks good. Put a dimensional. I'm putting 2 on each of the tags. All right, one more. With our 6 1/4 inch ribbon. I'm making these all the same with the banner end down by the word just. That went over a little bit. There we go. All right, so we have all our tags. All right, now what are we going to do now? We're going to put our embellishment onto the front of our card. So let's get all the cards over here. All right. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so pretty. So it looks like it's right in the center. So just put that right in the center. Oh, they stamped the flower too. So here's our flower. Remember, we get to stamp this. So stamp our flower onto your embellishment and onto our envelope, I'm thinking. I don't know if they did do that or not, but why not? Now remember, your address is going to go here. Stamp one here. So you can stamp the envelope, right, to add a little dimension to the flowers, and then also onto your embellishment. So I'm stamping after I put it on the card because my glue dots are already already exposed. So if I was to stamp on our flower right now, it would stick to my grid paper. So I'm just putting it on my card first, because remember I removed all the backings. So it's really super easy to adhere it just to the card. Everything's ready to go. And then I'm going to stamp the flower. And then stamp the envelope. I don't know if they actually stamped the envelope in this, but I like it. So I'm going to do it. Why not? So pretty. This would be a beautiful sympathy card too, don't you think? It's just so soft and beautiful. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and do the last envelope. Okay, so all my envelopes are done now. Now I'm going to finish the fronts of my cards with my embellishment. putting it right in the center, sticking the glue dot part down. Okay, then this one. All right, now it looks like we just put our greeting, our little tag with the ribbon onto the front, which are right here. So we're just gonna peel off our backings of our dimensionals. And it looks like it's just gonna be going across the front of our card right here in the center, like that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh wait, that kind of covers up the flower. Let me raise that up a little bit. Hold on. I don't want to cover up the flowers as much as I have to. So I'm going to raise that up a little bit. Hold on. My dimensional came off. Okay, there we go. My dimensional came off of my ribbon and stuck to my card. All right. I'll stick that up over here. There we go. All right, now we're gonna put this up a little bit and more in the center. So my flowers are exposed right there. And I'm gonna trim this ribbon down a little bit more on this end here. There we go. So there's the second card, but we gotta still add our embellishments. So let's go ahead and add our tags to the rest of the cards. Put it right in the center. See, those dimensionals are also securing all those layers down on the front of the card. Gorgeous. I love it. Yeah, it's very pretty. All right, this one right in the center. Don't cover up them flowers. So pretty. All right, last one. And then we add our embellishments. Very pretty. All right, and I think that's it. Let me close up this ink pad before there's a disaster. Right? All right, let me clean off my backings here. Just push them off to the side. All right, then we got our little embellishments and my taking pictures up here. All right, so let's grab our 4 cards and then our 4 envelopes for these 4 cards. All right, so this one looks like it's got 5 as well. So we're just gonna randomly put our 5 embellishments on. It looks like maybe 3 up into this corner. 2 small, 1 large. That's what I'm doing. And then a small and a large down here. Oh, that just makes it. Isn't it beautiful? Love it. All right, so let's add our embellishments to this card. And again, you can rearrange the embellishments. You can make these cards however you want to do. That's the beauty of the kit. Stampin' Up! Gives us the platform to use for a jumping off inspiration. So you could turn this card this way and kind of have it going at an angle if you want. Really, the ideas are endless that you could do with this card kit. Just by changing the layout of the card, just totally gives it a different vibe. All right, 2 more down here. So pretty. Sometimes our kits sell out. And then if you do go to my online store and you see the picture of the kit, and for some reason, if it says it's unavailable, that usually means it's coming back. So just be patient and they're bringing more back. But if you don't see the picture there anymore, then that means it's sold out. And I would be sad. Okay, so here's your 4th card. Aren't they beautiful? And look, it was just a matter of minutes. We made 8 cards. I love that. So here are the 4 cards, right? With the envelopes. Gorgeous envelopes. So these will go with that one. And then these cards are the other 4. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Stampin' Up! Really outdid themselves with this kit. I freaking love it. I love everything about this kit. But I really love that Kindly Deliver too. Just because we're card makers and I mail a lot of cards, that's just such a sweet little touch. All right, so go get this kit. It's called Expressions of Kindness. I have the link and the item number down below if you just want to go to my online store and just type in that number. I believe, let me see if it's on here. The item number, no, there's no item number, and I did not look it up before I went live, but I will have that listed down below in the description box, also on my website. Now, this past Wednesday, we had a card class using the Wildflower Designs stamp set and the Wildly Flowering designer paper. These fun folds were in a kit. You can get this kit for free through Sunday on June 29th. Oh no, June, what is it? Is it June 29th? What is the date? No, the 23rd, I think it is. I don't know. But it's this Sunday. So 2 days from now, from Friday, you can get this kit for a $40 order. So you can add the kit and add some adhesive or something to your order. And then you'll get this kit for free to make these 3 fun fold cards using this suite of products. And then also on next week, I'm going to show you guys in the glitter pit. I'm going to show you how I made this card for my husband. You want to stay tuned for that because it's a fun fold. It's so awesome. So I will have a video, a pre-recorded video for you guys next week on the glitter pit. All right. All right. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Also, here is my website. Go to my website and you can see all these cards up close. Starting, or it's already, I think it's already posted on my website. So you can see the video, watch the replay, and then also see the cards and then order the kit over there too. All right. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you next Wednesday. Love you guys. Bye.